Good morning, vlog. So, I just got yesterday's vlog uploaded. It was really short. It was only 15 minutes, which is, I think, the shortest vlog I've done this far. But it's okay. This still is a fun little vlog. I left my crystals so that they could charge in the moonlight. It's fun. I love like little witchy things. I don't know if I fully believe in it, but it's still fun. So I'm gonna put them back where they go. Here, I'll show you where they go. Okay, I have this shelf. Let's see. Well, some of them don't go here is the problem. So I'm gonna put them down here, the ones that don't. But this little amethyst chunk, let's see. I don't remember all of these. It's carnelian. I think this is a jade, maybe. Might be jade. Let's see. I know all the ones on the windowsill. Obviously, it's tiger's eye back here. Let's see. I don't think that helps holding it that way at all. Okay. Smoky quartz. Oh my god, this is like a tangerine quartz or something. Starts with an F. Anyway, go back and get these over in the windowsill. Good morning. These are labradorite. These are cool. Let's see if I can get it in the right light so you guys can see. There's like, you see that like kind of bluish line through it? I have one that's like really cool. I'll have to show you guys. Yeah, this one's not catching in the right light, but yeah, these both are. This one's just like that. Okay, these I can't remember. This one, red jasper. Let's see. Carnelian. Carnelian's one of my favorites. Oh shit. My blinds are so fucked up. These are like cheap blinds that they just put in the house. Something I need to replace. You see, like, it's like breaking, so I can't even really do anything with it. So, anyway, so tiger's eye, clear quartz. Oh my god, I used to know all of these. I can't remember. These two are like in the same family. They might all be jasper. I know this one's like a red jasper. Okay, but here's my big boys. These are my favorites up here. So, citrine for bringing in money. Carnelian for bringing in motivation. Clear quartz. Black tourmaline for getting rid of bad energies. And rose quartz. Felt right for the February full moon, right? So anyway, here's our ones that were in the windows. But yeah, so, oh, and the labradorite is like for adventures. So I really like, oh, you can kind of see it now. You see that like orangey kind of glow it has? It's like, you see that like right here, how it kind of glows like that? Oh my god. Oh, see it? See, you can really see it. Oh my god, isn't it so beautiful? I have a better piece, but I think it's in my car. But yeah, so here's just some of my crystals. So well, I say still, it's early. I haven't heard anything about the van this morning, but I'll let you guys know when I do, obviously. But this is a baby. You baby. Oh my goodness. No, Mickeys. And the ears. Look at lady. Oh, Weeks. Oh. Anyway, like I said, I'll definitely let you guys know when I hear something about the van, but I'm a little bit cold, so I'm gonna go put a jacket and some socks on. Okay, so we have some good news. I just spoke to Kathy from Hanvey, and she told me not to worry about, because I told her I was worried about like the 3-week thing. I'm watching my phone closely because I see it's like wobbling. It's staying up, but anyway, so she said not to worry about the 3-week thing because, you know, I told you that like his guy was going out of town for 3 weeks. She said they have vans at Hanvey, so if we secure this financing, I'll be put in line for production. So fingers crossed. Oh my God, please, universe, please. This would just make my whole day if I could just be put in line for production. And yeah, so basically we are hoping that we will be able to be put in line. So Nathan, hopefully I'll hear from him soon. And yeah, she said as soon as she gets the approval or whatever from Nathan, that we will be put in line for production. So basically they already have vans. So you guys, please. Oh, I'm so nervous and I'm so excited. And like, I have a good feeling. Like, I've been having like a sick feeling a lot of times when a lot of this is happening. I feel like really light and airy right now. So I feel like that's a good sign. I'm gonna scream if we get approved. I'm gonna fucking scream. To like find out that my van is in production would be like mind-blowing. Like, and it's funny because I feel like I'm past the point of being like crying about it, because like obviously you guys like have seen like I've been like really emotional, but I think honestly I think it's the full moon. Like I really do, because I'm not on my period, and normally that's what I would blame it on. And my period is still like, it's not anywhere near right now. So I think it was the moon, because they say with the full moon that it brings everything to light. So any strong emotions that you're having, whether good, bad, sad, whatever, it'll bring it to light. Like you think about the light of the moon, it's bright, you know, so it brings all those like things that are, you know, whatever to light. And I don't know, something about yesterday, I started feeling really different. Like something had like shifted in me. Like I just started feeling a little bit better. Watching June's video about like not focusing on problems and like, you know, I watched a bunch of tarot readings that were like, stop overthinking. There it goes. I knew it was gonna happen. Oh. Oh, okay. I was about to say that was pretty fast. He's getting a bank account. He didn't have a bank account, so we're at this Community First Bank or something to get his bank account. But anyway, so like I said, after the full moon, like something just like, it felt like it shifted. Honestly, maybe even before then, it just like, the overthinking thing. Oh my God, I saw this tarot reading. It was Ali's tarot, or Ali, A-L-I's tarot. It's like capitalized. I really like her. But she was saying, she was like, oh, you Libras, you guys are such overthinkers. She was like, somebody can say hi to you, and you're like, what does this hi mean? Are they thinking that? Do they want this? What are they doing? And like, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, yes, me, all day long. Like, even Nathan's message yesterday where he was like, I'm talking to lenders tomorrow about securing financing. Like, I was so trying to read into it. And I still, like, kind of catch myself doing it, but then, like, when I catch myself doing it, I let it go. And it's like, you don't need to worry about that, because like that tarot reader, she was saying, like, she's like, you can't think of everything. You can't think of like the unknown. Like, you can't think of like the things that like the universe could throw at you, like, because you may think things are going this way and it may seem so obvious, but then a complete curveball could come in that you completely didn't expect. And a prime example to that for me was like my stepdad dying. Like, I was like, really, like, when he got sick, by that point, like, me and my boss had started to have issues, because like, okay, just to go back a little bit, when I started at my last job, I actually really liked my boss. Like, I thought she was really cool. I thought she was really nice. And you know, I worked there for about 6 months. I started really building up their clientele. I was making 40% commissions, because basically that's what they offered when I started. And because I was not established, I felt like it made sense for me to take that. So I was like, oh, you know, I'm a new groomer, so it's fair that basically they're ripping me off. Anyway, so I took the 40%. I built their clientele up. I had gotten really busy. I was working really hard. And doing the math and realizing like how much I was getting fucked on each person or on each dog I did because I was only making 40%. And I was doing, it wasn't fair. So basically we were getting along really well until I asked for a raise, and then it all changed. Basically I asked for a raise, and my boss like brought it to the other bosses or whatever, and they basically came back and told me I needed to do my research on what groomers needed to make, which I already knew. All groomers pretty much made 50%. Like, I already knew that. So I was like, okay. So I did my research by so I basically wrote out a little thing, was like, you know, here's all the jobs I've worked, here's what they pay, here's what, you know, here's what this shop pays, this is what I would get paid at corporate, this is what I get paid here, and this is what, you know, so I wrote this whole thing out for him. Gave it to my boss, you know, so at this point we're cool. Gave it to my boss. Next day, she sends all the daycare employees home early, and it's just like me and her. And she's like, oh, I needed to ask you about like that thing you wrote out for us. And I was like, yeah, like, you know, no big deal. And she was like, if you knew all of these places offered this pay or whatever, then why did you start working here? And I was like, excuse the fuck out of me. I was like, well, I got this job. I was like, literally, I went to apply for jobs and got hired here immediately, so I stopped looking. I was like, I liked you guys, but I was like, I mean, I could easily go apply at any of these places and get hired, so if you want me to do that, I can. And she was like, well, I just don't think, like, she was like, I don't get how you think we'd make any money off of that. And I was like, I mean, every other shop does it somehow, so not really my problem. You figure it out, like. And like, I needed a table because like the table they had me was so janky, it was like ready to break any second. It was like leaning sideways. It was like one of those tables that had the pull in the middle instead of like distributing on both sides. Dumbest design I've ever seen in my life. That shit was ready to break any day. They were just like, yeah, like, no, I want the table to break, the dog to fucking get hurt, and you two all in one swing. That's like what they were hoping for, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I was like fighting them on the table. And then anyway, that's like when things started getting like really weird and tense between us. Like, so they ended up giving me the raise because basically I told her, because she like told me like that basically I was like stupid to even think that I would be able to get that. And I just said, I was like, well, if I can't get a raise here, then I'm gonna have to go elsewhere because I'm not making any money. And once I threatened to leave, then of course I got my raise and I got my table. But after that, that's when like things started getting like really tense. And that's when like my boss, for some reason, like her way of reacting to like me getting what I wanted was to like constantly try to like fuck with me. So like, okay, there was this one dog, like they started like, okay, one thing they did, I was supposed to groom the owner's dogs, and they told me they wanted bath packages. So they made me do this just bath thing, which I hated, where they would literally, it would be just a bath, like no nails, no nothing. And then there was a bath package, which would be like the nails, maybe a little bit of trimming, like paw pads, like that kind of stuff. So on the owner's dogs, and keep in mind, they're only paying me my 50% for the dogs. So on the owner's dogs, which are two big ass dogs, I think I charged like $100. So they were paying $50 for two big dogs. And I did the whole thing, the bath packages. And at the end, they were like, oh no, we just wanted a bath. And paid me for just a bath when I had done all the extra shit. And they didn't tip me. Like, the audacity of this place, like, I'm telling you. So anyway, I was like, my head was like really focused on that. This is where, like, to circle around back to my original point of life throws curveballs at you. My focus, like, after that whole situation happened, because like I said, they were constantly doing that. Like, I would bring up a ticket. There was like one dog I'd been charging $65 for the entire time I'd been grooming it. The owners had never complained. And then all of a sudden one day my boss came back and was like, I think that $65 for this is ridiculous. I was like, well, they've been paying it this whole time and I'm not dropping it. So it was just like that kind of shit. So anyway, my focus was like, okay, this is like not good. I've like got to get out of here. Like, my whole brain was focused on this shitty ass workplace. And then my stepdad had a heart attack out of nowhere. Like, I was at work one day and I I talked to my mom on the way to work because I fucking hated going to work. I would drive around every morning just like dreading going in. And I went to work. I'd been there for like a few minutes, like had just like gotten in there, and my mom started calling me. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? Like, it's like they just hit the curb. And they don't even know that was on video, and you guys could probably hear that. Oh, okay, good morning. So anyway, I'm like sitting there, I'm like grooming this dog. My mom starts calling me, like I'd like not even been at work for like 10 minutes. I was like, what the fuck is she doing? And sorry, I'm trying not to laugh. Oh, they didn't get out of the car. They're too embarrassed. I would be too. I'm just anyway. So she told me that morning that Dwayne like had gone to the what's it called, the emergency clinic, like not the emergency room, but like, you know, one of those like clinic things, the 24-hour clinics or whatever. No, I didn't think it's 24 hours, but anyway, quick clinics. She told me he'd gone there because he wasn't feeling good. And I answered my phone, and she was like, Dwayne had a freaking heart attack. And I was like, what? And she was like, Dwayne had a heart attack. He's like on the way to the hospital right now. He's about to get a stent in. And I was like, what? Like, so like blindsided. I didn't know. I'd never known anybody that had a heart attack. I didn't know how serious it could be. I didn't know he had like the widows make her a heart attack even. They just knew he was having a heart attack. And I put the stent in. I just told them to keep me updated because I had a fully booked day of dogs. So I didn't want to take on any more than I already had down. Like, or sorry, no, that's not. I had, my brain went to something else. But anyway, sorry, I had fully booked day of dogs, so I didn't want to cancel anybody. I was thinking there was like I had a fully booked day, and then there was like another dog or two that this lady's like, who are you fucking talking to? I'm talking to my vlog lady. Don't even worry about it. I'm the vlogger groomer person of the world. Don't even worry about it. But so I had a fully booked day. There was like other dogs that were trying to squeeze in that I was going to try to squeeze in, but then I was like, okay, I don't want to take any more dogs, and I didn't want to cancel anybody unless it was like really serious. Obviously, if it's serious, then I was going to cancel everybody, but my mom said like, I don't know, they put this, okay, stuff called, but anyway, so they said they put in a stent and he was supposed to be okay, and you know, we thought that was like the end of it, and then the bottom fell out. And we found out that he had not been taking medication for his diabetes for some unknown amount of time. And it all went downhill from there. So, yeah, completely blindsided by that. So I thought, you know, I kind of had everything figured out. Thought I, like, knew what was going on. Kind of, you know, had, like I said, thought I knew, and thought I was just so focused on like, okay, well, maybe I'm gonna go apply somewhere else. I had to kind of figure out what I was gonna do next, and it was like, you know, just to like go from like my main focus being like, my main focus went from like, oh, this fucking job sucks or whatever, to like, oh, my stepdad's dying. So, you know, it was just one of those. But yeah, so life throws curveballs at you sometimes. So anyway, that was a very long-winded way of me saying that you can't predict everything, because even when you think you know how things are gonna go, that you know, sometimes really shitty things happen. So anyway, we are on the way home, so I'm gonna hop off. Sorry, Derek's in like one of his like moods, and that's kind of why I was like trying to rush the end of that story. But I just wanted to say, like, obviously that's not a story that should be like rushed, and I don't want to like belittle the situation. It's just sometimes it's easier for me to just kind of graze over it real quick than like go really in deep about like how the emotions and stuff of it felt, because that was fucking hard. But yeah, yeah, anyway, I do need to stop overthinking on things, because you know, like I said, there's a lot of things in life you can't predict. Like, you can't predict, you know, even my grandma dying, you know, it was like, oh, I thought, I can't even remember what was happening. I feel like life was just so normal. And then grandma all of a sudden, like, went to the hospital. And even when she, like, first went to the hospital, like, I don't know why I didn't, like, think that it was that serious until we went to see her in the hospital and the nurse came in and said how serious it was, like, that she qualified for hospice and that, like, she was dying, and we only had, like, we were supposed to have 5 years, and we ended up having, like, a year. They originally said 5 years, and it went to 6 months, and then she was actually here for a year. So anyway, sometimes, like, this shit just, like, comes so out of nowhere, and, like, you think, like, you know what's going on in life, and then all of a sudden just something completely different is, like, thrown at you. But anyway, yeah, just wanted to clarify that, because I felt like I just kind of breezed over it real quick, and that's not a subject you can just, like, breeze over, you know? Anyway. Bath. Is this recording? Okay, yeah. So, I'm going to throw in my lavender bath bomb. I got my little crystals, like candles, little incense. I'm actually going to throw these in the tub as well. So, I got my clear quartz, tiger's eye for intuition, carnelian for focus and motivation, and rose quartz, because again, I feel like it just fits with the month of February in love. So, lastly, we're going to light this candle. At some point, shall light. Come on. Do it. Come on, you got this. Oh, there it goes. Alright. Had to give it a little encouragement. Oh shit, I'm a step ahead of myself. Take this. Ready? Go! Yes, yes. Takes practice. Alright, so we're all set up. I think I might add some, I always say this wrong, Lang Lang, and maybe some money calling oil, some prosperity oil. I feel like it goes with our whole gist. I'll show you. People that, like, aren't into the witchy stuff are like, what in the actual fuck? You know, just don't even worry about it. It's like how you guys go to church and you get the wine and the little crackers and you're like, this is like blood and flesh. Or what's the bread? Is that flesh? That's weird. So anyway, don't get on to me about putting some essential oils into my bathtub. And some crystals. If you don't believe in it, you don't believe in it. But anyway, I know that I always feel better after my baths, so that's what we're doing. This is the trash for my bath bomb, but I bring my notebook and write my gratitude list and stuff. So yeah. Alright, so I got out of my little bath and I was hungry, so I was like, oh, can we go to Dunkin' Donuts and get those breakfast sandwiches? And we're like on the way there or whatever. And then Derek's like, oh, we're just gonna go by my friend's house and hang out with him. You guys, I haven't brushed my teeth. I haven't brushed my hair. I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. Goofiest outfit you'll ever see. Because I thought we're just going through a drive-through, and then he's like, oh no, we're going over to hang out at this person's house. I'm like dressed like an idiot. I was like, no, I'm not doing that. So I was like, the only way that's gonna happen is if I can go home and get ready. So that's what we're doing. It just, to me, I was like, this is so the difference between guys and girls is like, guys like just don't, they're like, who cares? I'm like, do you see what I'm wearing? There's been times that he's done that and I'll be wearing like maybe Harry Potter pajamas or something. I'm like, I'm sorry, like, I don't give a fuck like that much, but like at the same time, I have my limits. Like, I'm not going out in my Harry Potter pajamas, I'm just not. Like, if I've got to go to the gas station or whatever real quick, fine, but like, I'm not going to hang out with people in my PJs. I'm just not. That's just sloppy. Alright, there we go. Especially with not even brushing I'm like, shit, at least let me brush my teeth. I'm not going over like stinking someone out. Maybe put a little deodorant on. Maybe I'll brush my hair this morning, you know, those kind of things. Oh man, like I said, that's the difference between guys and girls. Here, I'll show you guys what I'm wearing. That's what makes it so much funnier. I'm like wearing like sweatpants with like boots and like just like some goofy ass outfit. Like I'm not going anywhere like this. Okay, so we were going through Dunkin' to get the sandwiches, and they have these pink macchiatos. Rude. That I saw Peter Mon said were really good. So let's try them. Okay, he's trying his. Is it really good? Peter was like, Peter never gives anything like a perfect score, and he gave it like a 5 out of 5, which is like a big deal for him.
It's a little weird, but it's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It tastes like cake frosting. Mixed with coffee.
Did you mix yours?
No. I'm scared to mix it.
Honestly,
It's good.
I mean, it tastes like a macchiato. I don't know. It is good. It's kind of like,
I can taste it.
it's like a macchiato with like, with something. Yeah, like I'm getting the cake
like
frosting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does taste like cake frosting with a macchiato. It's definitely not bad. Like I would get it again.
Yep. It's a little thick, like almost like getting up there to be milkshake thick, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I love the pink though. Like I really do. I know everybody's
Brown, is that aesthetic?
not. Yeah, it's not like the prettiest color choices that they could have come up with. The pink, I like. Obviously, Valentine's, yes, but like I don't get adding the brown. And like, wouldn't it have been good to make like a chocolate covered strawberry? Don't you think? I mean, I like the pink velvet.
What it looks like. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it.
That's good. Alright. Okay, I just saw something that said something about like the way that the earth is tilted currently. The broom should stand up. We are testing this. Because I've seen this before and I have not tested it. And we are testing it. So we will know. Alright, let's see. Here's the broom. I guess I need to prepare because if this works, I'm cutting it out of the vlog. I don't think this is gonna work. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Okay. I'm having my doubts. Let's set you up. How can we do this so you can see everything? Where am I going to put you? Maybe if I do it here and now. I really don't know. I didn't think going higher would be the answer. I don't know. Let's see. Are my floors even? How is this going to work? I don't. It says it should stand, right? Are my floors even? This is not standing at all. Like it's not even trying. Does that mean my broom sucks though? I don't know. Let me find a flatter spot. Because you know, it honestly kind of feels like it wants to. Stand up, please. You stand. What if I do it like this? No. I felt like it was doing better like this. I need like a really flat surface. I'm realizing my floors seem a little uneven. If you don't know, my house is really old and used to be they would do the beams further apart than like what is normal now. I did it! Okay, I told you it felt like it was gonna happen. Hold on, we gotta do it again. You guys? I mean, it's staying for a couple seconds. Are you kidding? It's up. Are you kidding? Oh, I'm shook. This is real. This is fucking real. I never thought this was a real thing. Oh my God. I'm blown away. I'm making a TikTok right now. I just never thought that this was real. I really did not. I don't know why. Somebody told me, does this happen year round? Because I'm trying it again tomorrow to see. I'm honestly just going to leave it and see how long it stands because it seems pretty sturdy. I feel like when I said that it wobbled. Don't you even wobble. So you turn your... So bizarre. I just never knew. Huh. How interesting. Do you think it's going to do it again tomorrow? Because I kind of think it's going to do it again tomorrow. Maybe I'm just good at balancing things. What does this mean? We did it! We're getting the van! Oh my God, we're getting the van! We're getting the van. We're getting the van! Oh! It's happening! Oh my God, you guys! I can't believe it! Rocco! Oh my God! Oh my God! I literally just got off the phone. Okay. Wow. Oh my God. Lady, we're getting the van! Oh my God, you guys. Like, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Lady, say woo! Lady, say van, woo! Lady, say, oh! Lady, say woo! It's a big moment. You say woo. Say. Woo. No. Say, lady, you guys say for the vlog. Everybody wants to hear woo. Say, woo. Say, woo. Lady, do it. No. Lady, say woo. No, you get too close. She has like a woo radius. What? I haven't even told my mom yet. I was like, no, I gotta record this. Okay, they had to call back to confirm our address, but I don't even know what to say. What do I even say? I can't believe it. Oh my God. I gotta call my mom. Okay. I don't even remember the last thing I said. I'm leaving it up until Derek gets home. I'm pretty convinced at this time that, or by this point, that it is just balancing. I don't think it has anything to do with the moon. Oh, isn't this supposed to be something with an egg? Wasn't there something about an egg does something? I don't know. I'm thinking that this is just balance, honestly. I need some water. I just ordered a pizza. I don't remember if I said that. But anyway, yeah, I got a pizza. Jeff's coming over. We're gonna hang out. Oh. Anyway, so yeah, we're gonna hang out and yeah. I'm just like so overwhelmed. I'm just like brain dead at this point, I think. So I'm just kind of signing off until tomorrow. But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and being part of this journey. And I cannot wait until I have more videos for you. See? I do drink water sometimes. Look at this fucking broom. I can't believe it. Like, it's like really up. I mean, like, seriously? Like, look. That's so weird. I'm leaving it up for Derek. Look, this is what I'm gonna do. Can you still see it? I think you can barely see it. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that so it scares me. I haven't told Jeff I did that. Oh, I I haven't told Jeff I did that. He's gonna think the house is possessed. I need to check and make sure that this camera over here catches that, because that is gonna be hilarious. I'm definitely gonna turn the lights off in here so he doesn't see it. All right, I love you guys. I will see you in the morning. Bye.